Hey everyone, Sarah here from Sunshine Coast, Queensland. Hope you're all having an awesome Saturday. So today I'm so excited to be chatting with Alex, who is a nurse on the Sunshine Coast. What was I going to say? I've already lost it and I've only just started. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you can let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, just let me know if you're watching the replay. That would be great. And we need lots and lots of emojis for Alex to encourage her because she's just as nervous as me. Hey Claire, how you going? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping on, sweet. Okay, so we might just, I'm sure Alex will jump on board any minute now. I haven't seen her come live as yet. So Alex is a Reiki and Theta healer. I'm not sure what a Theta healer is, but I'm sure that it's something to do with natural remedy type stuff with the Reiki. So yeah, it sounds very interesting. We might quickly ask her what Theta is all about. So Alex is a wife and a mother of 3 teenagers. And she's extremely busy. She works shift work as a nurse here on the Sunshine Coast. So I'm just waiting on Alex to jump on board and then we'll get her in, and she's going to talk to us about her NRF2 and NRF1 activation and her amazing results that she has had over the last few months. And yeah, that'll be great to just get some insight from someone else and just to find out, you know, how it's affecting them, because everyone's different. Everyone has different results. And yeah, her results, from what I've heard, are absolutely incredible. So hopefully she'll jump on board shortly and we can get her happening. I'll just see if I can get her now. Okay, come on Alex, where are you hiding? This is her first live, so she'll be extremely nervous. Hi Betty, how are you? Lovely to see you. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate the support. I get so nervous doing lives, but it's just such a good thing to be able to chat with other people and have them on board. So I'll just see if I can invite Alex. See if that brings her in. So hopefully everyone's Saturday is going great. This is going to be a great discussion with Alex, and she's had a lot of stuff happening in her life with health concerns within her family. Hi Alex, she's just jumped on board, so I'm so excited. I'll bring her in. Let's just give her a bit of a wave and give her lots of emojis for support, please. And please let me know if you are watching the replay, because I'm sure more than likely you will, because it's absolutely beautiful out there, especially on the Sunshine Coast. So hopefully Alex will jump on. Here she is. That's excellent. Hey Alex, how are you?
Fantastic. How are you, Sarah?
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks so much for dropping on. Hey Rob, thanks for dropping on. All right, so look, I'm so excited to have you, and thank you for taking the time out to chat with me. I know that, you know, you've got a busy family life and lots of stuff going on. I just wondered if you can cast your memory back 6 to 12 months ago and just describe to me how you were feeling health-wise and what was going on in your life.
Okay. Well, even just 3-4 months ago, actually, I was, I'd just come back from holidays. My daughter had just gone overseas. I was exhausted. I was tired. My holiday didn't make any difference. I was like, wow, what's going on with me? Is this just middle age? And because I'm 49 and getting to that halfway mark. Anyway, I was sitting in my veranda. I was looking out at the beautiful view we have here of trees, and I always feel so rejuvenated when I look at those. But nothing was making a difference at all, nothing. So, you know, we all do the glass of wine or bag of chips or block of chocolate or exercise or do anything to help us feel better and get that serotonin kicking in, but that just wasn't doing it. And I was watching your posts and I was watching what you were doing, and I thought, well, you're doing something, what is it? And I actually phoned and got the first bottle, but the first bottle of activator went to my daughter who was going overseas because she was so fatigued and tired. She actually had low hemoglobin. She was exhausted all the time and feeling really flat. So she started on it, and within a few days she felt the effects and had more energy. So I was quite happy about that. So after my holiday, I went, okay, I've got to do something about this. This can't keep going. I do a lot of night shift. Most of my shifts are late, finishing at 11, or night shift. And I just wasn't coping with that amount of, you know, fatigue. And everything was blah. That's the word I describe it, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing was giving me the joy de vivre, the love of life. And I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. So I started, and within 10 days, I really noticed a difference. Everyone around me started seeing things. So first of all, it was my husband. I started taking True Science skincare with it as well. And straight away, he saw the difference in my skin. And at the same time as all this happening, I had like a age spot here that was quite dark, and then it actually became raised, and I was quite concerned. So I went to the sun doctor and actually spoke to him, and he said, oh, it's a irritated sunspot. You need to take some Effidex cream, you know, the chemo cream. And he suggested that, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure about that. And he said, oh, well, you could just apply sunscreen. But anyway, I started doing the True Science, started taking that little yellow pill, or the activator, and within 10 days, this thing had scabbed and fallen off. And as you can see, it's like the faintest little freckle. So I was like, wow. But on top of that, I was starting to have this clarity. I was starting to have these feelings that I hadn't felt for a long time. So I thought, okay, there's something in this. And it just snowballed. And yes, you do have some periods of detox. You actually feel your body is removing and getting rid of things. So yeah, I had a few days where I felt blah, and that was normal. But within those days, I had these moments of, okay, I'm feeling a little bit different here. What is this? And also, this was good. My brain was activated to try to be motivated. So nothing has ever done that before for me. No vitamin pill, nothing. And I was like, well, okay, that's interesting. So I started to lose weight, but without trying, I decided, okay, I'm just going to cut out sugar. I'm going to cut out carbs. I'm just going to stick with that. And it wasn't difficult. It wasn't like, okay, I'm craving this or I'm craving that. It was easy. So that's pretty much how I got hooked on it. It was like a no-brainer. It was, well, you know, what, and then at the same time, we had some bad news. My husband had a melanoma about 3 years ago, and he had a lesion come up in his neck. And so naturally, I was very upset and concerned about that. So I started him on the NRF2 activator. And so we've been through a lot of things in the last 3 months, a lot of stress, lots of ups and downs. But taking this has maintained his health and got him up to good health again. And it's actually helped me get through this really tough period of time. So I'm absolutely grateful, Sarah, that I was introduced to it.
Yeah, that's
It's been
excellent.
amazing.
Yeah, when you said about mental clarity, that is something that everyone experiences. And also the energy is a big, big one as well, amongst loads of other things. It's absolutely fantastic.
That's right.
I just wanted to ask you, how did you used to manage your sleep? You know, shift work must be so tough because it upsets your body clock. And just trying
Absolutely.
to function, you know, as a normal human being. I don't know how you would do that, you know, doing night shift and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how did you manage that at the time?
Yeah, good question. At the time, I think you met me in my pajamas dropping off that bottle of NRF2. I was taking sleeping aids at that point just to get a decent sleep because I was waking too early. I was not getting a deep sleep wasn't really feeling refreshed after sleep. So it took a little while, but not long in my sleep. Well, actually, no, saying that, the sleep was really good at first. And then it just sort of is now really like normal. I don't need a sleeping aid ever. I never need one. I never need to. In fact, I wake up after 6.5, 7 hours and I feel like I've had 10. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of it's interesting because I think my body is so much healthier and better. It isn't needing as much sleep as it did back then. So that's definite improvement.
Yeah, yeah, and that's another thing that people experience, deep sleep. You're actually going into that REM sleep. And, you know, I'm up at the crack of dawn every morning, 4:30 every morning. And even this morning I was supposed to sleep in and I couldn't sleep in because, yeah, your body just gets so used to it. And you wake up and you actually feel alert and not tired and just ready to go for the day. And you can pretty much smash out anything. And I love that feeling. And I just wanted to touch base with you. When you did your nursing training, do they talk about oxidative stress in the body? Is there any, you know, discussions about that at all?
They do touch on it. They talk about inflammation being the reason for disease. That's pretty well known, but they don't really go into it because this is, I believe, fairly new, their NRF2 activation process. They talk about mitochondria, they talk about cell production, ATP, all of that. That's a very big part of what you learn as a nurse. But I don't recall in my studies knowing too much about oxidative stress.
Yeah.
I've heard the term, but
Yeah.
never knew there was a way we could do something except eat a bunch of berries or, you know, thousands of oranges. So, yeah, when I found out more, because I was like taking this supplement, it just went, oh, okay, this is exactly why this is working.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's incredible. And I'd never heard about oxidative stress before either. And mind you, Rob, my fiance, he has always known about free radicals and antioxidants, and he knew all about that many, many years ago, and was always talking about alkalinity and having, you know, super greens and keeping his body alkalized and that sort of thing. So he was very aware of this. So when we came across the little yellow pill, he said, you know, if it's reducing, if it's flooding your body with antioxidants, then that's a really good thing because it's killing all those, fighting those free radicals, which are the cause of disease. So, and not only disease, medical conditions in the body. So, yeah, it's just absolutely incredible. And the future is, everyone's going to know about this in a couple of years' time. And I just love the fact that it just helps so many people. And yeah, I get really, really excited about that. So, look, that's absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy with your results, and that True Science skincare is really good, and I think people just have to try that for themselves. But the main thing is just getting that NRF2 activator in our bodies. And, you know, the NRF1, since I've been taking that the last 3 weeks, it's just like this massive energy hit. And I'm just on top of the world. I feel like I'm 20 again. And you probably can relate to that.
Yeah, yeah. And in fact, I felt a day when the NRF2 was kicking in, I felt, whoa, is this my metabolism starting again? Because I've actually lost 6 kilos. I mean, that's, you know, a lot really in my frame and everything. And again, not with trying too hard because I'm not craving chocolate. I'm not craving junk food. I'm satisfied with less and I'm just, really enjoying it. So it's awesome. And I'm just thinking too, the skincare too, it has that NRF2 in it and a probiotic. So it's feeding your skin. So you're getting it internally, but you're getting it externally as well. So I'm just blown away. Even my husband loves it. He's telling others.
Yeah, actually, Rob loves it too. He's just got to reduce the amount of pumps of the moisturiser.
I know.
But yeah, no, sorry, what was that, Alex? I interrupted you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, I was just saying just one. But yeah, the addition of the NRF1, which is the new pill that's here, Oh, again, energy, feeling more, feeling this sort of natural happiness too, which I think you get blasé about how you feel. And once you feel that natural happiness in your body, you go, oh, so I didn't have this before. This wasn't part of my daily routine. But
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is how you can do it.
Yeah, I think people get used to feeling like crap, and they just go through their days just, you know, popping in Nurofen or Panadol or whatever, and
Yeah.
they get used to that. And so when they start taking the little yellow pill or the NRF2 activator or NRF1 together, it's like this massive change within themselves, and they didn't realize that they were actually feeling like crap until they start feeling great. So it's it's bloody exciting. I'm so excited for the future, and just, you know, the more people that start getting on it, the more amazing results I keep having all the time, and I just love that. Yep, definitely, Sam, a wellness balancer. So incredible. So just one last thing, and then we'll wrap it up, because I'm sure people have got loads of stuff to do, and you've got loads of stuff to do. What would you say to people that are sort of sitting on the fence, that are a bit unsure about NRF2 activation? And just while I'm saying that, I would love for you, if you need anyone out there that's watching, if you want information, please contact me. Send me a message. If you're unsure about how it works, or you want to know about the product or the cost or anything like that, just shoot me a message, and I'll send you the information. But yeah, if you can just let us know, Alex, what do you think if someone's sort of sitting on the fence?
Well, the cost is not an issue. It's $2 a day, which is nothing. Think about how much we spend on coffee or a bottle of water at the shops. So that's not an issue. And I think people just have to go, okay, there's something here that's available. This is cutting edge technology. This is something that I just can't go down the road and buy. It's incredible and it's available. Do it. There's nothing better than changing and feeling better.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid, because the your body wants to be well. It's always, this is one thing we learned in nursing, homeostasis. Always trying to balance itself. It's always trying to be well. It's always trying to be alkaline. It's always trying to be that homeostasis, which is the big thing. Now, this is going to make your body do it easily, because it's cleaning and clearing your cells. It's changing your gene expression and making your genes do what they're supposed to do. You were born healthy. You don't have to start getting diabetes. You don't have to start having heart disease. You don't have to have high blood pressure. You don't have to start getting skin cancers popping out everywhere. This is available. Do it. That's what I say.
No,
Let's do
great
it.
advice.
Stop
Yeah, I totally
procrastinating.
agree. Totally agree. I think a lot of people think that it's a supplement, and that's where education is the key, and it's just educating people about it. And
Even
for them to know that it's not a supplement, that it's actually an activator, and it's giving our body the tools to naturally do what it's supposed to do. So anyway, we'll wrap that up. Thank you so much for jumping on and chatting with me today. I appreciate your time so much. And I know you're heading off to night shift shortly, so enjoy your shift. And yeah, while I'm sleeping. But yeah, enjoy the night, Alex. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye.